Hey, students, parents, and our youth leaders at KirkStudents. This is Pastor Ross Turner, and this is the inaugural video on our new ministry channel. And I'm excited to kick this off this summer now that I've had a semester with you all, gotten to know you, done the ministry this spring. We're about to kick off the summer, but I thought I would also introduce this channel as a way to connect with you and to be a support to you in this upcoming semester and on beyond that. So 5 things I wanted this channel to do, just so you're aware of kind of what to expect from the channel. There's 5 things I wanted us to cover and some things for you to get acclimated to when it comes to what the channel will be about. The first one is it's going to be casting ministry vision. What is the ministry vision of KirkStudents ministry in connection ultimately to the Kirk as a whole body of Christ here in Tulsa? So how does our vision connect with the whole vision, and what are some unique facets of our vision given that we're ministering to students in middle and high school ages, teenage years, within the whole body of Christ and in our culture? So what is the ministry vision? We're going to be covering that fairly often, or bringing that back and circling back to that. Secondly, we're going to be providing resources. It's very important for us to be resourced together. The understanding of us being a church and being a part of the greater church and the historical church is to remember that we're not isolated, to our own thoughts, our own experiences, or even just the experiences of one another in our church. We're connected to the universal body of Christ across space and time and the historical church, and therefore we have a lot of resources to pull from, not just the biblical resources, but healthy theological resources, and also a variety of disciplines that will inform and help us as we minister to young people, and we support the growth of a ministry both in depth and width. So the second one will be providing resources. This will come in ways of books, articles, websites, particular ministries of interest, and it'll be resourcing you all for that. We'll also be providing a book list for books that are in our student ministry resource library, and those are free to take for parents, for students, or for youth leaders. Third is we're going to highlight particular events in each ministry season. So, spring, summer, and then fall. There'll be a particular group of events each semester that are important to highlight and to talk about why we are doing it. We're not just doing it because we've always done that. There are particular reasons why we want to do certain events and certain seasonal ministries instead of others. And so we'll talk about that, also highlight that and the importance of getting signed up and how to do that. Fourth will be to unpack some seasonal messages. The series that we're going through, there typically will be at least 2, if not 3, that we will go through in the fall and in the spring. And I'll talk a little bit about those messages and kind of what the goal is in teaching that to our youth on Wednesday nights. And so that'll be important. We'll also talk a little bit about the middle school group on Sundays and some of the messages and the teaching there, and how that's meant to encourage our younger students as they form that group and fellowship and also grow up in the church. And then lastly, we want to really provide, continued opportunity for serving, for being a part of things, and making you aware of opportunities and aware of things that are going on that you could be participating in, such as parent meetings and leader meetings. We will do at least 2 of these per year for parents and for youth leaders combined, one in the fall and one in the spring. We will also be doing an annual youth leader training. This will be before the semester begins, so somewhere in August, at least before youth really kicks off in September. We'll be doing a training time as well. This will be training on small group leadership, on mentorship, some theological information that it's important on how to convey biblical truth to young people. Also some cultural things to be aware of as well, that you'll be needed to be informed about as you minister to young people in their own world, in their own culture as well. So those 5 things will be what the channel is about. This is meant to be an accessible channel to support you in the ministry to our kids and to our teens. And also it's a great opportunity for you to maybe pass things along as well if you find them helpful. And lastly, there'll be some devotionals as well from time to time to encourage our students particularly. And I'll be forwarding those videos as well to students, or they can just subscribe to the channel. And I encourage all of you to subscribe. We're making sure people that are in the ministry, both parents, leaders, and also our students, to subscribe to the channel to stay informed and be connected in this way. All right, till next time, signing off.